Hello, Lady Grantham. Oh, can I help you?
Someone must, sir. I may never rise again. Thank you.
My daughter, Lady Mary Talbot, the Marquis and Marchioness of Hexham, Mr. Tom Brownson, Lord and Lady Merton.
This is kind of Cousin Maud.
Violet,
Are we going to kiss?
I'm glad you want to kiss me. It wasn't quite what you said when I last heard from you.
Wasn't quite how I felt when I wrote.
Will the princess be at the parade?
They both will.
What time are they expecting us?
I always find her rather sad, Princess Mary.
Well, she is royal. Royal women are not meant to grin like Cheshire cats.
They don't have to look miserable.
Oh, to you she looks miserable. To me she looks dignified.
Doesn't that say it all?
How comforting to see you here, Carson. What prompted you to take up the flaming sword again?
I felt I should go where I could do the most good, my lady.
Wise words for all of us.
Nonsense. Mamma, how was London?
Oh, fine, fine.
What were you there for?
Oh, various things.
Do you hate London?
Whoever told you that? Now, when do you want me tomorrow?
12 at the latest. They arrive at past. But, Mamma, you must promise not to attack Maud Bagshaw.
Well, I can't ignore her. She is my cousin.
Exactly. Greet her as a cousin and leave it at that.
And I'll think about it.
But even if she has left everything to an outsider, what could we do?
Challenge the will.
On what basis?
Undue influence.
But how could you know that, and how would you prove it?
We'd find a friendly judge.
Friendly or corrupt?
Whichever does the trick.
Are you here for dinner, Mamma? It's a buffet.
Well, I'm not changed.
We won't change either, so you just need to take off your hat.
You talk as if that were easy.
Mamma, remember to pray for us, mainly for better weather.
I'll put in a word. Of course, little Mary could hammer in a tent peg with her teeth.
I wonder who she got that from.
I'm always surprised when you praise me.
I'm surprised to hear that I have.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
How clever of you to find me.
Well, not really. I lived here 40 years. I assume this is your maid?
Yes, this is Lucy Smith.
Oh, good evening, Smith.
Good evening, milady. Shall I go?
No, not for me. Not for me. I'm delighted to meet you. I've heard so much about you.
Is there something you want?
Oh, just to see you're comfortable and to confirm our little chat for later.
I live my own life now, Violet. I'm not what I was. My father is gone, my husband is gone. I see no reason not to do what I want.
Well, that doesn't mean there is no reason. Merely that you cannot see it.
I think Lady Merton is right. We'll have it out once and for all. But now I must go to Her Majesty. Robert is my nearest relation on my father's side.
His?
But he will not be my heir.
And there we have it.
Who will be, can you tell us?
Lucy Smith, my maid.
What? You out of your mind?
No, and I know what I'm doing.
On the contrary, you're clearly insane. You should be in an asylum.
How like you, a word of resistance and you slash with your sabre.
It is lucky for Miss Smith that I do not own a sabre.
So this is truly your choice? Lucy has taken care of me for many years. I wish to show my gratitude.
With a family house, with a family estate, you belong in a straitjacket. To treat your maid as a blood relation is to unpick every fibre of the English way of life.
What piffle you talk.
Please, there is no need to argue.
I never argue. I explain.
Face it, Violet, I'll outlive you anyway, so it need trouble you no further. And now, I must attend Her Majesty.
Game set and match to Lady Bagshaw.
Not while I'm the umpire. Some maiden aunt who's never left the village.
Obviously not.
Well, don't think I approve, because I don't. At least I understand. Does Miss Smith know the truth?
Yes, she does. When I get home, I will hire another maid and Lucy can be my companion.
But that's much more suitable.
And I'm afraid you'll dislike it, but she says that she and Tom Branson have agreed to correspond.
Dislike it, I will lick the stamps myself.
You are amazing, Violet. You haven't won, you know.
I don't believe in defeat. But we can hammer this out when you come back to stay, you and Lucy, when you've finished your tour of duty.
You mean I am once more a member of this family?
She's right, you know. Brompton is gone, and you must all learn to live with it.
I think we can get it back. For Tom, at least. That's why we need the girl back here.
Oh, Violet, after all these years, you still astonish me.
Oh, good. I'm glad I'm a revelation and not a disappointment. Since you ask, I haven't decided. So, if I tell you now, will you promise to keep it to yourself?
I promise.
Very well. I had some medical tests a few weeks ago, and I went up to London to hear the results.
Yes.
And I may not have long to live. It won't be too quick. But of course, you can never get a London doctor to be precise.
Oh, Granny.
No. My dear, save your tears for something sad. There's nothing sad here. I have lived a privileged and an interesting life, and now it's time to go. I'm leaving the family and the place that I treasure in talented hands.
Well, I know Papa will be...
Oh, no. No, I don't mean your father. I know. I love him dearly. No, I mean you. You are the future of Downton.
But I have such doubts, Granny. Are we right to keep it all going? When the world it was built for is fading with every day that passes, will George and Caroline still be living that life? Are we living it now?
No, our ancestors lived different lives from us, and our descendants will live differently again, but Downton Abbey will be part of them.
Won't be the same without you.
Of course it will. You'll take over from where I left off. You'll be the frightening old lady, keeping everyone up to the mark.
Thank you very much.
You will, my darling, and you'll do it wonderfully. You're the best of me that will live on.
Hurrah. Oh, Granny, I love you so much.
Shh.
But should you be here tonight? Won't you be worn out?
Oh, Mary, I can't spend the rest of my life in a shower of how are you feeling and are you quite well? No. The point is, I'll be fine until I'm not. That's all there is to it.
Ah, there you are. The dancing's starting. Huh? You mustn't miss it.
Thank you.
You know, you'll always be with us, Granny. Staring from every picture, talking from every book, as long as the house stands.
Sounds very exhausting. Do you know, I think I should prefer to rest in peace.